Alright everyone, it's time for Vermont Issues 106. Killington is already making snow actually. Now Killington is about 15 miles to the east of here, right in the spine of the Green Mountains. It's roughly halfway between where I live now and where I lived as a kid. It's like the literal halfway point. Also in winter, you get a storm up there, plus them making snow, it becomes basically impassable. What they do is early on in the season, they coat the trails of the mountain actually in some snow and they sort of layer it on. And people can start their ski season a few weeks early, and they can also prolong it like up to a month. Even into May, sometimes you have some snow cover up at the top of Killington. They have these big-ass snow machines, and you'll see them sometime on a day where there's no actual snow, and things are like, still sort of brown and kind of sort of green. They call it the Green Mountains. It's really only the Green Mountains like 5 months out of the year, by the way, to people who don't understand that. Most of the time it's like the dull grayish brown and or white colored mountains, and looks a little bit like, I guess, the high peaks of Transylvania or something. But they have these big ass machines, and the mountain will be like covered in a snowmaking haze because they've got all the skiing trails up there. And no, it doesn't come down into the valleys. It's a little bit too warm. It might come down as a little mistiness. I'm not sure what the environmental impacts, by the way, of covering a substantial proportion of a large mountain in snow artificially really are. It seems it's really funny because we always talk about in Vermont, like, oh, the environmental impact of this, parking lot, the environmental impact of that, business going up, and we don't want to address the possibility that maybe spraying this mountain with snow would, change the local microclimate or something. I think it probably does. Although not necessarily the worst problem you could have. No, but it's an important business for the Rutland area, as well as on the other side for like the Woodstock, Bridgewater area, because you get a lot of motels and stuff. You got businesses, people, they go skiing, they come down to the valley, and they go, they stay at the inn, they go have lunch, they buy stuff. A lot of these people who come here as tourists, they're more on the wealthy side, so it pumps a lot of money into the state. And you have a good skiing season. It's like maple syruping, another major industry here. You have a shitty maple syrup season, it can be bad. You have a good season, it's really good. I think this was the third highest maple sugar total for a year in production. So that's really good. Now if we have a good skiing season, everyone will be on the up and up, all those businesses. It literally trickles down the tourism money from all the motels and stuff into the local economies, brings money in from outside of the state. So hopefully it'll be a good skiing season. Now I don't ski. I try not to go outside when it's cold. I don't like snow. Throw a snowball or something. Even as a kid, like I was more like, yeah, it's kind of cold. Got to bundle myself up. Takes fucking 10 minutes to get suited up. And you go out, you sled for a little while, you get cold. You have one wipeout on the sled, your face turns red and raw and cold. It's like, oh, well, okay, let's go have some hot cocoa. Or going skiing, like you have to, ride the lift to the top or whatever. Takes you 5 minutes, then you ski down. It's like, whoa, that's so great. And then you have to do it again. And the wind is whipping you in the face. It's just not my bag, so to speak. But hopefully, hopefully they have a good skiing season. I wish them well, even if I won't be partaking in the skiing, snowboarding. Cross country is better than downhill skiing. Also, it's more entertaining. It's like or snowshoeing. Snowshoeing is even better. That's about all. Peace out.